Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez are known to make a super great team, but after the Brazilian Grand Prix, that seems to have changed. Max Verstappen has expressed several times how happy he is to have Checo as his teammate. He has made several maneuvers over the past 2 years to help Verstappen to his world titles. But when the roles are reversed, Checo doesn't seem to be able to count on Max. During the final lap at the Brazilian Grand Prix, a discussion arose over the board radio. What happened and why did Max let his teammate down? Watch this video to find out. Hey guys, welcome back to the Max Verstappen Formula 1 channel, the best place for your dose of trending news and updates regarding Max Verstappen and Formula 1. Before we proceed, please press the bell button and slam the notification bell so you don't miss out on any news about Max Verstappen and Formula 1. In the closing stages of the Brazil Grand Prix, Max Verstappen ignored team orders from Red Bull, which was eager for the Dutchman to let his teammate pass. Indeed, the way Sergio Perez could get an extra point in the important battle with Charles Leclerc for spot 2 in the Formula 1 Championship, Verstappen did not, to the frustration of Perez, who was furious with his teammate. We all know the iconic moment of the Abu Dhabi finale in 2021 when Checo got his nickname Minister of Defense after keeping Lewis Hamilton at bay. It was a crazy race with a great ending for Max Verstappen as he won his first world title, but many people also praise Sergio Perez for his great race to help Max. It's safe to say that without Sergio, it would never have worked out. Perez came into the team built around Max Verstappen not without reason, as he is clearly the only driver with the talent and tools, combining things at the right time to challenge and beat Hamilton with it. Any teammate will have to beat Max regularly to change that dynamic. With Max as a teammate, you are really driven to a higher level, Perez said. He's really good. He's really one with the car. He's very good in qualifying. He's also very good in races. The season Max has finished was legendary. It's really impressive and big praise for him. He is very complete, experienced. Sergio has proven many times over the past 2 years that Max can count on his support. So what happened last Sunday in Brazil? Perez had been told by his engineer Hugh Bird that if Verstappen couldn't overtake Fernando Alonso, he would be given his place back, having allowed his teammate to pass earlier in the race. Verstappen was subsequently asked by his race engineer Gianpiero Lambiase to let Perez pass as his teammate needed the championship points, but Verstappen was defiant and ignored the orders. When later asked what happened after the race, Verstappen again made it clear to the team that he would continue to have his way. "I told you already," Verstappen said. "Guys, don't ask me again. Are we clear about that? I gave my reasons and I stand by it." That's a very powerful radio message from Max Verstappen. That is, I'm in charge around here. I call the shots. Perez meanwhile said it shows who he really is in a telling radio message of his own. "I was told to let him by and I was going to get back the position." Perez later said to Sky Sports explaining the incident, "After all I have done for him, it is a bit disappointing to be honest. I'm really surprised." Because of Max's decision, Perez now enters the final race of the season, 1 point behind Ferrari's Charles Leclerc in the battle for second place in the Drivers' Championship. Max didn't say why he did it, but Dutch car driver Tom Coronel knows why. In Monaco, Sergio Perez secured himself a better starting point than Verstappen by deliberately crashing in qualifying. As a result, Verstappen missed out on a possible pole and victory, which Checo did take, and Max apparently did not like that. Journalist Eric Van Haren, very close to the Verstappens, confirms this. "It's true what Coronel says. Perez crashed on purpose and later admitted that to Helmut Marko and Christian Horner. Max Verstappen has not forgotten that," the journalist said. The Gazzetta dello Sport also had something to say about Verstappen's actions. Verstappen could have done something in return to Sergio Perez, but he did not, because there are evidently some frustrations towards each other, stemming from earlier moments in the season. The newspaper wrote, referring not primarily to the Monaco GP but to the GP of France. That's where it started when Perez did not give away a slipstream to Verstappen in qualifying. One continued before calling Verstappen's action pathetic. First, there was the contact with Hamilton, stemming from stubbornness, and then he asked Red Bull never to ask him to let anyone pass him again. But then have you forgotten how Checo helped you in Abu Dhabi last year? After the race, the two-time champion let it be known that the two sides have since sat down and shared all their thoughts with each other. "We all sat down after the Grand Prix and threw everything on the table. Of course, I understand Checo's side, and I understand he's disappointed, but I also gave my reasons as to why I didn't give that spot to him. So what do you think? Was Max wrong to ignore team orders, or do you understand why he did it? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.